Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft episode 158, and a big thank you for everybody who commented on, I'm just looking at my recording folder here, just bear with me a second because it's not showing. I thought as much. Right, let me just get rid of those. Alright, I've got them in. I went and grabbed them while I was charging up the thing. Now, what we are waiting on is a little bit of time to pass so we can eat some more food, get our health, maximum health up higher, and generally just get ready to go to the Outlands. Now, I have backed up the world before I go to the Outlands. I have to say this, I have to stress this, the Outlands is absolutely bloody lethal. And there's a zombie villager over there apparently. Oh, thanks for growing that in the middle. I didn't plant that. That is a birch log. That is a birch log, and that is, where is that? Oh, he's there. Hi. Dead. I'm not going to bother converting him over. I am fairly certain, damn it, I tidied up my inventory a little bit into that crate. Birch was one of the bloody trees I wanted. Gimme. I can hopefully, if I'm very lucky, finally get, yes. If I can get a few more, or one more even, then I'll be happy. Douglas fir, I don't think I've ever actually seen a Douglas fir in this game, so it's entirely possible that they don't exist. They might just be made up. No, I'm sure they do exist. They're probably just incredibly rare, or don't spawn a lot. But it doesn't matter, because we only got one of the greedy. No, do that. Okay, well that's good news. It means we also get to do some more eating before we move on. We got the birch. I'm going to pop you down again actually, and you I am going to tick off. So there was only 3 rocks and 1 tree type that we didn't manage to get in the end of all of that, which was pretty good going. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Doesn't matter though. So yeah, that was a good thing. Right, let's munch that, get that a little bit higher up. Again, that should increase our nutritional balances. They'll go up a little bit. I don't know whether we're going to get anywhere close to the top level, but you know, it is what it is. We will we'll make do with what we got and how we do it. What have we got? Oh, damn it. What do I need in there then? You are your basalt with a bit of that, with a bit of that, and we need to do you, and one of you will become that. In fact, 2 of you will become that, won't they? Because we do both with the front. Okay, yeah, we're good, I think. No, we're not. My head, I tell you, sometimes I wonder how I actually managed to ever get anything done. But there we go. It's nothing, no surprise, I'm sure everybody here is fairly familiar. Thank you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so all I'm doing really is passing time, trying to get those health levels back up, and we got that. So that will be there with that. Yeah, one of those and one of those, and you can have that because it's easier than carrying it back. Wow, that's just another thing. So obviously this is if not the final episode. I don't know until we get to the end of it whether it will be the final episode or not, but from my point of view it's getting close, and because it's getting close we can sit there and go, you know, it's most likely the final episode. This is a good time to talk about what's happened and what's been going on, and how much fun this series has been, because it's, as TFC, I mean, this is the 4th season of TFC and it's still not getting old, to the extent that I will be doing another season of TFC, not immediately after this one. I have to say that would be too much. Now I've mentioned looking at TerraFirmaCraft. It is a year and a bit on since we had the great meltdown of the thing. So, and it has been updated. It is an actively supported pack. So, you know, we've come a long way, because we started off all the way. If I can just get myself down here, we started off down here at spawn. You can't even see the building anymore because I've wrecked it. And there's, you know, we've covered some vast areas of land. We've done a lot of exploration. Most of it would not have been possible without hang gliders and jetpacks. Certainly hang gliders, if not the jetpacks. We've been right down to the equator, wherever that was, down here somewhere. Somewhere down here. There-ish, wasn't it? That was about there. We marked it on the map, and we've covered some huge areas of terrain. There's huge areas we haven't, and I could keep exploring this stuff forever. I just love the exploration in this game, but there's very little point now. For the most part, with the exception of these, and the oil rig, I did manage to stick to my plan of underground living, which is easier said than done in TerraFirmaCraft. But yeah, do you know what? Let's go and give this a try. I can always come out if it gets a bit hairy. So we need to go and find ourselves an altar, a monument thingy, and I happen to know where there is one. So we'll head over there to activate that. And yeah, other people suggested that the guardians take a long time to spawn. I was waiting, in 1 or 2 cases I waited at the guardian things for well over 30 minutes. So I think there's just something in this version of ThermalCraft, maybe with the mix of the TerraFirmaCraft add-on, that is just not conducive to guardian spawning. That's the only thing I can think. However, that's not a problem. You know, we worked around most of these issues, and you know, I think Grimcore did an amazing job with this pack. It was absolutely brilliant. I've had so much enjoyment out of it. Like most packs, when you get towards the end game, how do I put it? The pack. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? I wanted to do. Hang on. I need to chop down a tree. That one. I want blocks, lots of them, because the one thing that I don't want to be is, oh Christ, how am I going to get up that? I don't really want to use my jetpack. No, we can't do it. Okay, maybe we do it from the other side. That's the other trick. So yeah, I suspect many packs suffer from this one. It's a fairly common issue, and that is simply this: when you are building a pack, you obviously test it. I've done it myself, nowhere near with the same level of dedication that Grim had, and certainly I should be more than enough. If that's not enough, then I don't know what is. I can't put this guy down because it'll go off and eat those half of those logs. Let's have a look. If I go and get my Paul Bunyan pouch, and then I do that, and then I get you, that will do me quite nicely. Thank you very much. Yeah. So simple, very simple reasoning behind this. When you are building a pack, you test, and it's a lot easier to test the initial phases of the pack than it is to test the end phases of the pack, for obvious reasons. Because, you know, the initial phases, you know, when you're building stone pickaxes and the likes, easy peasy. When you are not building stone pickaxes and the likes, then where did you go? Okay. Oh, hello, zombie. Then you... Oh, no, nothing's going to happen yet. That's the important thing. Let me quickly sleep, and we shall eat. You can only sleep at night. It becomes harder and harder to test, and because it's harder and harder to test, things fall through. So consequently, recipes in the end game might not work quite as well as they would do otherwise. There's lots of, you know, lots of logic behind all of these things. Get me some more health. In fact, I'll have another sandwich out, and I'm going to min-max that out. I'm also going to have some water. Top right up. So we've had a fair share of things, and we've fixed some, and we've worked around others, and yada yada. You know, the world has been such that oh, do I need to have done the research? Or is it because I've turned the wuss mode off? Can't be, because I tested this in another world. Well, that's embarrassing, to say the least. Alright, let me have a look at that, be back in a mo. Alright, apparently you need 100 V of each. And we're just a little bit, shy of some of them, and that hasn't got much of anything we need. So I'm just going to have to run around and find a few nodes. Which, auto and air we just need now. Shouldn't take us that long. They're bloody everywhere. This is going to be interesting with Thorncraft 6 because, of course, the node element of it is completely gone. Very similar to Thorncraft 5, it's back into a chunk-based aura system. And, yeah. Okay, nothing there. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out when we get to it. Anyway, I'm going to go and just find my... what should be another... What should be a gate guardian? No guardian? Okay, no guardian. So we just need air. Back in a bit. Alright. Full wand. We still haven't completed the opening the eye, have we? Damn you. I think this is now we're into the position where there is a ritual called opening the eye. Over here somewhere. It's probably this that we're not seeing something. Right, so why? is that an issue? Let me just try something. No, still not. Okay, slash TC / question mark. No, slash TC should tell me. Thorncraft help, that's it. I'm so used to things. So we can do research list. So Thorncraft research list. That should give us a whole load of lists, including hopefully Outer Revelations is the one that you get, I think, when you go there. Enter Outer. Try that one. Slash Thorncraft research. Oh, damn it, I can't remember the command. Hang on. So it's Enter Outer. Player. Research. Sid 69. Enter Outer. Cheaty, but effective. Let's see what that did give us. That was the opening the eye, the outer lands. Ooh, yeah, there's a whole load of stuff in there, isn't there? And that isn't scary at all, is it? No. I want my mummy. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what we got. Okay, that is a way I don't want to even consider going. So I'm just going to block that. That is brain crabs all the way down there. Lots and lots of brain crabs, and that's a trap as well. This is why I wanted the blocks, by the way, just to block off the ways I don't want to go, and I don't want anything to come out. And you don't want to go in there. That would be a very bad idea. Okay, looking awfully quiet. That's another brain crab direction, so we'll we may have to go back down these, but for the time being I'm just blocking these fully, and then that will normally I wouldn't bother this level with this level of blockage. Gimme, what's you? Wow, what was that? Where did that go? Oh, hello. Ah. Don't like them. Right, we need to pick a direction. We'll go this way. That sounds like a guardian. We'll ignore that and we'll head this way for a second. See, that's a brain crab hive. I'm not getting those at all. That's die. Don't like you. What we don't want to do is put anything in a position where can I get a shot on that guy before he gets a shot on me. Ow. Damn you. Withered me. So the answer to that is no, we can't. This is your problem. Wither in this environment is going to be really, really bloody dangerous. Because, I'll come back to those. Wow. Oh, no. And that pretty much is that. Yeah, it was always a chance. It was one of the reasons why I did do a backup if I did continue on this series, but we are pretty much there. Outer Lands, absolutely lethal. With the lack of regeneration you have and the speed of regeneration you have with this pack, well, with TFC, you don't get the same kind of regen rates. It's just not feasible to do. Now, but believe it or not, on one of the TFC mod packs that I looked at, it was actually even harder. Now, how do I want my food? And it's in here. I've got a pickaxe somewhere. Tools? No, tools won't be there, will they? I just need a pickaxe. Something I can hit a block with and break it. God, I've got nothing. Okay, that really isn't good. You know what? I can just go into the thing and eat some food, can't I? Anyway, so as I was saying, it has been an eventful series. He says at the moment he died. Let me just get that going, and we should regenerate a little bit. But you saw what they did to me. That's the top level armor we have. The top level enchants, or not quite the top level. I could have put higher protections on, but you know, it is really minor stuff. And they basically owned my ass. There's very little that would have stopped them. So yeah, it's been an interesting series. I'm hoping by the time, but what's this? This is going out on the, what day is this one? This is going out on the Thursday. With a bit of luck, I may have Mage by the weekend. If I do, then we'll be doing Mage. If not, I may just do either another Sevtech or another Sid's Modded Life, just to pad these out for a couple of a week or so while we get the mod pack finished. But this has been fun. I mean, we've had pretty much everything that we could have wanted out of the, you know, we've got tech, we've had things, we've had to build everything the hard way, and then after that, you know, you get things like this and the rolling machine, which makes everything a lot easier, and these kind of things which allowed us to do automation. The TerraFirmaCraft elements of it have been good. There are certain areas that we could have done, although I seriously suspect they wouldn't have integrated very well. And yeah, it's been interesting. But like all series, like all episodes, it's an important thing to put them to bed, to lay them to rest, to let them go and say Tarata Nikki, the chatty guard, and Stuart the archer. I wish you wouldn't point that at me. Let's just see whether we can make a... that was kind of thing. So yeah, it's been fun. As I say, I could keep faffing around with these things all the time, but you're just really trying to make mate work, and consequently, you know, the series has to come to an end. So with that in mind, oh god, I think it feels so slow. You know, we can say ta-ra to all of the animals that have survived giant trees, everything that nature can throw at them. We can say goodbye to the dual mob spawners. Again, that made a huge difference to this series. The ability to find spawners, because spawners are not native to TerraFirmaCraft at all. You won't find them. So the ability to find spawners and the ability to move spawners via the wands are hugely influential on that design. And that design, the early spawner, the old creeper spawner, massively influential again. So, you know, we've had that. We were lucky that we had a lot of the sequoia trees, so that has been a bonus. The enchanting, the fact they had that again, not normally a feature of TFC. So many things that you wouldn't normally be able to do in a TFC series, we've been able to do in this pack, and it has been entertaining. The builds vary from build to build in what we can and can't do. Well, at least I've got something I can hit things with. Yeah, I think on that note, we'll call it an episode. We'll call it a series. And until we start on another TFC, I'm very tempted to blow one of those, but I'm not going to. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been a privilege. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed playing it. And until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.